Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure, and you're back again on the Dune Canyon map for Transport Fever 2. Now, I was in two minds as to how to open today's show, and I went with this one, where we've paused it, because it's a very dramatic moment here, where I've literally just finished reshaping the side of the cliff there, because there was a bit of the old wing strike going on there on the plane's approach, but I've now fixed that, and I thought, oh, look at it though. Would you look at that? And I thought, yeah, what I could do was I could get the angle right to get the perfect shot, like this, yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, wait, where is it? Use your rule of threes, magic thirds. Yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer this one. Well, it still applies. It's in the top centre box, you see. And a little bit of top right as well. Yeah. No, I think it's that one. Okay, right. Well, if we unpause, then it'll fly overhead. Oh, okay. That was rubbish. It flew straight through us. Okay. Well, you've got a minute or two before the next one arrives. But you see, I don't know how long until the next one arrives, and I don't want to lose this spot. It's a really good spot, see? And I thought, yeah, okay, we'll line it up here, and then see some trains down the bottom. That's something to keep you amused, at least. Yeah, we'll just wait for the next plane to come along. I mean, I bought 4 of them, so it's not like, there's a shortage of planes, and the money's going up all the time. Not that I need the money, of course. We've got $1.5 billion in the bank. Yeah, don't know. I mean, hopefully there'll be a plane along in a moment. I can see one. It's up in the sky. It's up top. Now, thing is, I don't want it to fly through me, so what? Get a bit lower down? I don't think that's the shot, though. Well, get higher up? I'm definitely certain that's not the shot. We want it, ideally, to get an idea of how well it misses the mountain by mere inches, while at the same time, it then flying directly over our heads. And then I could do kind of a whip camera move kind of a deal, kind of a thing, as we watch it go into land. Or, better one. We'll pause, and then we'll go to the runway and watch it fly over the city. Or we could get on board. Actually, this isn't such a great angle. It's not bad. I mean, if I'd opened with that, you'd all be flipping impressed. Right, so we'll pause, and then, what do you want to do? There's the runway, look. Do we want to fly? No. It's not impressive flying over stuff because you don't really look down. All right, okay, hang on. I mean, I could snap the camera to the side, but it's just like, the weak man's Colonel cam. I think we'll do this. Right, so there's the approach. We'll come down here like that, something like this, and then unpause it again. Yeah, and we're probably a little bit low down to appreciate the majesty. Yeah, well, you want to be directly on the approach vector type spotlight sort of deal. Probably get rid of this tree. Yeah, all right, we'll sit here and see how it looks. Might work. This might be a belter. It might be even better than the one that I set up originally. You don't know for sure. You don't know for sure. It's looking pretty good right now. Just as long as these people don't build skyscrapers, everything's going to be terrific. That's it. Make them nervous with a bit of a wing wobble there. Oh, this is the shot. Yeah, I should have gone with this. All right, what do you think? Should I do a second take, or should we just... Right, well, that was fun, wasn't it? Today's episode's got absolutely nothing to do with planes. I've set them up, they're running. You want to know how many passengers they've got going on? Well, I've moved away now, it's a really long way to get back there, so let's just say some. Everything works quite effectively. It's 1972, and that means the SD40 is available, so, certain things take priority, or perhaps precedence. No, let's go with priority. All right, fine. Yeah, they have taken priority, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a tiny little bit of goods. Not much. I mean, that's assuming, of course, that we get there ever at any point. I could have zoomed out, but I decided, no, I'll do this low-down camera swoop kind of thing, kind of deal. Now, we've already set some up. I know. It surprised me, too, while I was trying to decide what to do today. But no, here it is. Look, we've got a bit of rail coming out of that. Is it even connected? Yeah, it's connected. Well, stone crows. So it's a very simple route that we're going to do. In fact, the route itself is almost done. We're going to zip a train between here and there. And that's it. That's all we're going to do after connecting these 4 horsemen of the apocalypse to the system. And we'll get what we get out of that, I suppose. No idea, frankly. 2 lots of oil. All right, okay. Lumber and then cut lumber. I don't know what's going to want to go that way. I assume some of it. Actually, hold on. We should probably check the crosstown traffic here and just see what you're hauling. Yeah, at the moment you haven't got any fuel carriages, wagons, any of it at all. So we possibly ought to fit some of that. And if you don't buck your ideas up fairly swiftish, mister, I'm going to replace you with some nice diesels that I like a lot. So, you know, get your head round that. Right, okay, onwards. So, of course, when I put that in, I'd never intended that we'd be doing this kind of thing. But here we are, doing this kind of thing, and yeah, I possibly should have planned ahead, but I didn't. And, you know, it'll be what it is. Right, first job, spend a couple hundred million on smoothing out a bunch of land. That's an exaggeration on my part. Although we're up to 3 million already. Yeah. Yep, and that number's not getting any smaller. Well, it wouldn't, because you're still working. Yep, it's true. It's all true, every last word of it. There you go. And apart from this tunnel here, which has made the whole thing look a little bit strange. All right, we'll grab that and redo this, and I guess tunnels are what's going to... Oh, dear, that looks awful. Do this instead. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Yeah, I don't regret doing this at all. And now you've got this slightly strange ledge thing going on there as well. It's all come up brilliantly. It has, actually. It's come up fine. It's going to be certainly good enough for our purposes, because I need to get in here and modularise, you see. And it's not even that complicated, the modularification. That's modularification there. It's a hasty way to word it, but it's a good way nonetheless. I've stuck 3 of those on there, just in case, you know, 1 doesn't cut it and 2 feels a bit lonely. We've added a 3rd as well. Right, you bung yourself down there like this. Yeah. I mean, you'd think I'd have got better at this by now, given how often I've pulled that exact same road building. What are you even pressing here? I was trying to press B, but my hand was in the wrong place. Ah, I see. Well, do it again over here, and this time try and make less fuss about the whole thing. You're at the wrong height now, aren't you? Yep, okay, right, well, smooth that out as well, and then it will work. Well, I mean, it was going to work anyway, but it'll work while looking slightly better. And of course, I've then got to make it work with the rest of the town, but that's fine. I mean, this isn't even a passenger station. This is just flipping freight. Nobody cares. But, you know, that's all right. Good. Okay, there we are. Simple dimples or something. Right, you run... No, make it curvy. Yes, because curvy is the best. There you go. Yeah, that's nice. You come out of here somewhere and do some kind of junction type deal type thing. I can sense already that there's some ruddy, great, ugly flipping slope thing going on there. And then we'll do one more that sort of does that. We can probably do it without bulldozing that fella's house, actually. Or maybe it is the illustrious turn of Mrs. Miggins, who was plagued by city improvements throughout the last several years. And, you know, she thought, you know, I'll move to somewhere warm in my dotage and take in the vapours. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, right, okay, good. So, bang in a couple of... That's horrible. A couple of truck stops here. Now, does this need to be anything robust, or will just a simple in-out, bosh, job done kind of a deal, kind of a thing will suffice? We'll stick it on this side, or will we? We could stick it on that side. I mean, it's highly unlikely we get any freight through at the moment until I start a delivery service to the centre of town. But even then, I can't see that being particularly likely. I possibly ought to set it up as kind of a loss lead idea. So that we, we're at least prepped for when I up the tempo in the near future, as I surely will. Choices. Give me streets, give me country road. Actually, give me a little bit more town road. Yeah, okay, right. Here we go. Right, so, bung this, coming out of here. And just whack it onto there. Maybe the AI will build onto it. Maybe the AI will not build onto it. We don't know. We can place a pretty firm flipping guess, though, I imagine, and that will be no. The AI will have absolutely no interest in that. Well, that's rather nice. There you go. You could squeak a road under there, and I may well later on. Right. So that gives me access to everything. You're probably going to want another little bit of connection there. Yeah, we'll uprate some of this road into being, you know, slightly more something or other. But we'll do that in a moment. Stick that around there. I've no idea. I'm trying to avoid clicking on the town names themselves because it will tell me what their potential is in terms of growth and so forth. And I don't want to know. I'm going to assume they're all capable of growing into gigantic megalopoli. But they're probably not going to. Most of them, anyway. Because when I created this beast in the first place, I randomly distributed the towns, but didn't bother to you know, tweak the size of them or anything, because whatever the starting size of a town is, that's a pretty strong indicator of what the end size of the town's going to be. Even if you do spectacularly well, you're still going to end up with something fairly basic. Platforms left, yeah, let's make it 30 meters so it's got lots of storage, then press the wrong button so it disappears again. Excellent work. My, how professional you are. Right, slap that on here. Yep, there you go. Right, oil 1. Doesn't need to be that close, but I'm putting it that close to make it feel like it's all part of the same kind of get-up. Wang this on here. Yeah. There you go. All right, good. And then, oh, this, I thought this was lumber. It's not lumber. No, it's only a flipping tools factory. Oh, we've got 6. No, wait, hold on. You said 4, there's actually 5. Well, that's even better. Although, to be honest, all this can be manufactured in one place. I think I'm gonna bounce all of this out of a central hub, you know. Yeah. And if that central hub is the station, then there's a good chance that we get all kinds of activity going on and growth and excitement and things. And El Paso will be absolutely delighted because they want these tools. Well, this is all hanging together very well, and also, you knew this when you put this together in the first place. I recall you even saying words to that effect, only sounding a lot more excited about it. It's true. Yeah, can't deny it. Can't deny it. That's definitely a thing that happened. Right, so what are you going to do? Do you want to put another thing on this side? It would be convenient for, like, these two, but if you were to work a roundabout kind of, I don't mean a roundabout, but a course that kind of goes this way roundabout, then, you know, job might be a good one. Yeah, it's not going to work though, not unless you build in a lot more elevation. No. Okay, well there's a lot more elevation and a cheeky tunnel. You know, we celebrate those. Yes, we do. Do you want to go around a corner like that, or do you want to go crow flies? Hold on, let's have a look. Well, that crow's flying as though there's a stiff breeze coming from one side. Yeah, also, yeah, I know, that's because we've got a bow in the middle at the moment. I would not necessarily choose to go this route, although saying that, what a great route. Yeah, it is actually. That is quite a nice route, apart from this little bit of tunnel at the end. But even that's not a deal breaker. We need that little bit of tunnel at the end so we don't interfere with the underlying track setup. Making this out of town road, that's a bit of a reach though. So we'll stick that in, and then we'll upgrade the latter half to be some large country road because it's got a high speed limit. Or I'm pretty sure it's got a high speed limit. If it hasn't, why hasn't it? Right, there you go. Sit on there. All right, yeah. Don't get carried away. Leave El Paso there to do. In fact, if I were to do that, then El Paso would have no choice but to go the other way. No, it won't do that though, will it? It's going to climb up the flipping mountain to victory. Yes. All right. No, and that's counterproductive as well. How about you take your finger off the upgrade button and just leave it alone? Just step away from it and just kind of go, c'est la vie, it will be what it is. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Take that off there, like so, and then this. Right. Okay, so that's, you know, it's moderately hideous, and is, you know, it's got the fighting chance of doing the job that I need it to do. Well, actually, it's going to do the job that I need it to do. It's just not going to do it in a very attractive fashion. But this station here, and this, again, is something I mentioned before, is likely to become quite a major interchange for the whole of the western side of the canyon when kind of setting up to ship stuff over the bridge. It is, because this is where the space is, and this is on the main line. That kind of a secondary main line. This is the main line that actually matters. Obviously, don't tell anyone about that. They'll get very upset. Right. What do you think? Trucks first? Yeah, I reckon. Okay, here we go. We're going to need a few of these, so hold tight. Right, from there to here. El Paso Central to El Paso East. All right. Suspend operations on that front. Let's name all these bad boys correctly. You are a depot. El Paso Central, El Paso Oil North. Right, okay, next. El Paso, yeah. Logging. Yes. Did you click the stop? I did. Thought for a moment you might have clicked the facility. No. This is El Paso, yeah, sawmill. Right. This is going to help me troubleshoot, you see. No, wait, no, you've already done that one. Do the next one. Or the hustle. You can do either. El Paso Oil South. Should be east, but I'm going to call it south because it is the southernmost of the two. And then this one is going to be El Paso. Roger that. Interchange. Cool. We got everything? No, there's a tools thing over here. Okay, this road is the one that needs upgrading. So this is El Paso factory. Right, cool. Right, all right, back to work. Yeah. Line 1 is the one you're looking for. Beyond L for line. There, right. Okay, now, what was it again? Unfinished, Governor. No. This is El Po. No. You could go El Pa. No, let's go El Po. Cheer. Oil, yes. North, yes. Whatever. Cool. Right, next. Stick that over there, and that way it won't get overwritten when you do the next one. Just new line. Go to the line manager. That's the ticket. And then press new line. And then we go from the factory to the interchange. Bypass here, do we think? I reckon that might be a plan. Right, so this is El Po, yeah. Tools, yeah. Production, yeah. Okay, cool. Next, no, you closed that. I don't need it. It's okay. Well, it's okay as long as you can remember the name of all these things. Well, I'm doing all the El Po lines. It'll be fine. Next, from interchange out to the sawmill. No, not the sawmill. Logging. Okay. El Po. Yeah. Logging. You've broken your name convention. I know. It's fine. I'm over it. New line. Yep. This one. To that one. Yeah. This is all jolly good, you know. And I'll tell you something else. It makes for an absolutely flipping fascinating video. Oh, without a doubt. Sawmill. Okay, well now you're just throwing the rule book out the window for naming. Just, I mean, give it up, man. Give it up. El Po, yeah. Oil, south. Right, good. Is that all of them? I should hope so. Yeah, it is. We've got lines and lines going all over the joint. Right, no, don't configure. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Go over here. Buy yourself some trucks. Okay, well, there's really only one truck to choose from at this stage, and that is the Peterbilt 359. Right, let's go. Ooh, tricky. Okay, well, let's go 2, yeah. Yeah, you go on oil 1, El Po, oil north. All right, buy another 2. Yeah, 2 of these, please. Not 21. 21 would be too many. What have you bought? Something rubbish. All right, sell them back. Yeah. Buy the right ones this time. Okay. There you go. Right, good. It's because it doesn't remember what I bought last time. Whose problem is that? Mine, I would imagine. El Po, South, oil. Good. Next. Right. Well, what should we buy this time? I think we'll probably buy the Peterbilt, won't we? Yeah, I think we will too. You go on logging. Let's go for 4. Now, there is a more efficient route that could be taken, and that is to take the log truck straight to the sawmill, take the sawmill straight to the tool workshop deal kind of a thing. But I want it all moving in and out of this hub so that there is the opportunity for the train line to pick some of it up. I've no idea if the train line will pick any of it up, but I'd like that to be a possibility anyway. Where the heck are you going? What did I actually just do? I couldn't tell you. Did you just you just selected a line and sent nothing on it, or did you buy some stuff and then set them on a line? I don't know. All right, accelerate until there's no more trucks and talk to the last one. Who's this guy? I don't know. We may have sent him out earlier on. Okay, so we want what exactly? This blue number. What line do you want? Sawmill. Apparently I did put them in business. Oh, okay. Or maybe I redirected trucks that were going somewhere else. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anyone going to logging, does there? Oh, dear. Do pay attention. I mean, I know putting, you know, your brilliant flipping commentary together is all important, but do try and pay some attention to whatever it is you're clicking on. What have I got that's not in the equation? Right, we've got sawmill going. Yeah. We've got oil happening twice. Yeah, where are you going? Oil, one of those 2 times. I don't think we've got tools. I don't think we've got logging. Oh, where's he going? Oil well. Right. Yeah, I know the trucks are coloured the same colour as the line, but I don't trust that. So, what you going to do? Right, 4. Yeah. Sling these on logging. Okay. Elpo, yes. Elpo, yeah. Logging. Very good. Well done. You managed to find the thing that you named only mere moments ago. And then you will have 2 of you, and you can go and do the tools run. Elpo, yes. Tools production. Good. Right. That's that lot doing something. Is it doing it well? Is it doing what you wanted? Probably. Very good. That's the spirit. No, make it straight, because straight is great. There you go. Burn it right away down there. Yep. They've changed their mind. Look, they're going, no, stuff this dirt track. They've just opened a flipping freeway down there. Let's go and use that. And I'll go, well, I could always update that as well. Oh, it's disgustingly wiggly. It is disgustingly wiggly. You're not wrong. There you go. We'll put a little bit on there as well. I'm feeling like, you know, you get some highway. You get some highway. Everybody gets some highway. Apart from you, Tom Cruise. Get off my sofa. Right. Good. That'll probably cover it. Train. Okay. Now, I did build a depot here. Yeah. It's no good for this job, though, is it? It's no good for this job, though. Also, no, that's fine. No. We're running a double track here now, so it should work just fine. Now you've just got to go and find the depot that you can never find. Is that it? That's a road depot, dude. Okay, we'll find it. It'll be around. It's not that far down. I don't know why I struggle with this so often, and yet I do. Wait, I'll see it. Well, I should hope you'll see it. I see we're zoomed in a little bit more to hopefully avoid a likelihood where you don't see it. It's no further up than that. Okay, in which case I've gone past it already. It's here, look. It's right here. It is here. Right, buy vehicles. So, it's going to be diesel, yeah, SD40. Well, it's the last train you're ever going to buy. We'll take 1. Now, this actually might be overkill a little bit for the route I've got in mind, but in fact, it is incredibly overkill for the route I've got in mind. Well, yeah, I mean the ideal on this route is the old Alco H600. Well, do that then. Get rid of that nice blue and yellow number you've got going on there. We'll find a use for it soon. Now, these guys only do 50 miles per hour, so we should only choose wagons that do 50 miles an hour, despite the fact that the extra capacity would be quite nice. Take 2 of those, yeah. Take 2 of these, yeah. Take 2 of those, yeah. Take a pair of these. Yes, buy it. Good. And then remember that you haven't made the route for it yet. Oh, yeah. No, that's a thing. Yeah, it is a thing. There's no need to sound so, you know, tired about the whole affair. It's relatively straightforward. All we've got to do is just go from here, if you can find your cursor at all. Well, the cursor's white and so's the background. I mean, this is not, you know, this is not me being purposefully difficult. There you go, just do that. One signal will do the trick, because we're only running single track at the moment, and that'll be fine. So it's coming from El Paso, which, I mean, you were only talking about it a minute ago, so I should have remembered that as well. El Po, yeah. Hunt, yeah. Is it Huntsville? Yes. Are you sure? It is now. All right, it's disappeared. Yeah, it's just, don't worry about it. El Po, Hunt, yeah. Freight, yeah. Freight? No, freight. Shuttle. There we go. Right, now, go find the train. Hang on, I'll find the train depot. Trains. Depots. Trains, yes. Depots, not so much. It's not showing it on this menu. No, you have to go into this one. Ah, there we go. We've got two now, you know. Yeah, I know, we're only bothered about Lafayette. Here we go. Apply this one to the El Po Hunt effort job. Unable to find path to stop. Really? That strikes me as unlikely. No, it doesn't. Ah. Yeah, it does. Right, okay. All right, hang on. We can solve this. It's not going to be a problem. Well, it's going to be a problem, but we can solve it. All right, leave that somewhere less conspicuous, but bung it up there. Lafayette is where the depot is. Here is the depot. All right, it swings under, which is amazing. It swings on, which is also rather pleasant to look at. But the crossover that we've got at the moment, the freight comes from the north side, not the south side. So I need to get over onto the... Or does it? No, it does. So I need to get over onto this line here, which of course isn't connected anywhere useful. Oh, well, actually, it's really quite easy to connect it somewhere useful. We'll just take a branch off here. Now, given that it'll only ever be used for new build, we should be all right. Theoretically, that was never going to work. Right, do this. Yeah. I mean, it's viable. It's not attractive, but it's viable. Do that. Yes. Do we need to double slip? Not really. Actually, really? Okay. There we go. Yeah. Now, when you do this, you are likely to create something of a traffic jam, you know. Yeah, I know. Right. Where are we going? El Po to Huntsville effort behaviour. There you go. Right, that's the route made up. Now, we are going to use the SD40. Yeah, we are. I'm going to upgrade the cross-bridge freight train, because it's also going to need some oil support type of an idea on there as well. What are you? I'm freight. Yes, you are. Now, we're going to miss having Big Smoky going across the river here, but it's not a river. The Canyon. It's the name of the series. You would have hoped that you would remember that. Diesel. Should we double head it? Hold on, we don't want a multi-unit, we want a single unit. Well, yeah, alright, go on in. Alright, we'll have a pair of those. Love it. Right, now, what are you packing at the moment? Oh, a bunch of stuff. Alright, we need a bunch of stuff on here. 90 capacity? That'll do it. 5 of each, do you think? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I've chosen something appropriate there or not, but we've got my my favourite train in operation, so let's go and have a look at it, shall we? Oh, hold on, we can look at it from this angle. Definitely a train. Yep, definitely a train. There we are. Let's zip alongside here. Now, it's not hauling a massive amount, but then it's not hooked up to haul a massive amount. All I'm saying that, there's an awful lot of stuff going on here at Birmingham. Just a terrific amount. But what we're waiting for is to see if those routes have started collecting. Well, there you go. I can see from here that we've got some planks sawn at the sawmill already. That's a good sign. I mean, presumably that means they're getting some logs. So that's good. Now, the truck stop that I've got there, that's also going to need a spot of upgrading. but it'll be fine. Now, are you blocking your own junction at any point? No, fortunately, I actually made that a suitable length. I also think that double heading this was possibly overkill, but who would not want to see a double head American freight train going over the Canyon Bridge? Well, if that's something you didn't want to see, my goodness me, have you come to the wrong channel? And one would imagine, that's a nice view, one would imagine you've only just stumbled upon it, because I've got form in doing this kind of stuff, you know. This is the kind of caper that happens routinely. What do you got on board? Absolutely nothing, Gov. Good, I'm sure. Hold on, no, you've got 5 construction materials. Oh well, that'll pay for itself in no time at all then, won't it? Right, probably going to get a cheeky guest appearance. There it is. One cheeky guest appearance, going fairly dramatically uphill. Senseless pillar, love it. Into the tunnel and back down again. This is neat. I like it. And then somewhere in that tunnel, it does some kind of horrible, horrible track merger with the passenger line. But we can't see it, and therefore we can safely assume that it's not horrible at all, and that instead it's actually a ruddy delight. Right, now then, if we position ourselves hereabouts, we're going to get one shot that's not brilliant, and then I'll try and line us up for another one. See how it's doing this micro judder thing now? It's not that micro juddery, it's a little bit. Now I'm going to put that down to the to kind of a combination. We've built quite a lot of stuff by this point. It's all making a lot of money, and therefore, you know, we've got a lot of passengers hanging around. We've got a lot of freight hanging around. The game's been running for a fair bit. We've got a few of our own vehicles. We've got a few AI vehicles going on as well, and it's all just starting to take its toll a little bit. Although it does depend greatly on the angle. See, I mean, this looks absolutely fine, but we are starting to get to the point where it's going to start, you know, struggling a little bit more. But we've got, you know, there's plenty of time left to do good things to good people. Right, okay, so we're going to want a signal. I have no idea where that little shunter has got to. It'll be around somewhere. I imagine that'll kick off in a moment, going, can't work, mate. You've broken it all. It's quite plausible. Quite plausible. Right. Are you about done? What are you hauling? All right, a bunch of coal. That's a good sign. Coal's good. We like coal. That's going to be helpful. You're waiting for a free path. That's also fine. Young fella me lad Shunty should be coming in anytime soon. Anytime soon. In fact, I'm very much hoping we get to see him on the bridge as we head back out the other way. Well, your dreams are shattered there, Governor. It's not happening. Okay. Why are you still waiting there? Because we've only got a signal at the end of the road. Route. Run. Bit. Any of that. Okay, fine. Alright, well, if it's not here, where is it? It's unlikely to be in situ already, but, you know, we can't rule it out. Yeah, you know how you said it was unlikely? Yeah, it's not there. Okay, fine. We'll turn it up. It's somewhere on the main line, clogging everything up, I imagine. What are you? You're not it. No. You aren't either. No, you're changing line at the moment. Okay. Well, actually, you're too far up. Lafayette's just here. It will be past this point by now. Yeah. You know, that's not where the engine shed is, right? No, it's not. Why have I lost it again? I can't possibly have lost it again. We were just here. That's Irving. Oh, yeah, Lafayette's up here. Yeah, it is. Right, where's my train? Let's check it's actually left the hangar. Yeah, it has. Right, okay. So, it's already in situ. Must be. Although, what are you? Ah, train 65. That's a high number. I reckon this might be it, you know. You know you're holding up a passenger train, right? How fast are you going? 27 miles per hour. Yeah, okay, so I underpowered it. Alright, that's, you know, that's clearly my bad there, and that, you know, I should have possibly issued forth something a little bit more, you know, hoofty to get this done, but it's okay. Look, it's a cute little passenger shuttle that you can't see because it's hiding behind a bank. I know, you thought I'd David Copperfielded it there for a moment, but I can assure you I had not. Yeah, this is a good place to see stuff. There's a lot of, there's a lot of action going on here. And some of this track is not badly laid. This corner coming round here out of the whatnot that it connects to. I say whatnot in this case because I've got no idea what it connects to, but we might be able to get an inkling as we look at the train as it comes past. Well, those are hoppers. Very well done. And it's hauling stone. Coal. Can't even get that right. Okay. Oh! Well, we changed our angle at the wrong time, or the right time, depending on your point of view. We've got a rusty big boy there. We've got a very dirty, rusty Alco PA going on there. Terrific. That's all good. Yeah, right. So let's zip back over to our road network and see what's dangling. Right now, we should get ourselves a little drop off here as the final piece of the puzzle to make El Paso spring into life. Helps if you use the right type of stop. Right in the middle. Yeah, I don't see why not. Okay. Now, I don't need to put a stop on both sides of the road, but it means that the AI can just kind of go, I will take whichever side I prevail more. Apparently, the AI is French. That was French, incidentally. Right, there we go. What do you think about that? Not much by the looks of it, given that you can't be bothered to paint a route on the ground. There's a ton of different ways you can get to there, so this is going to be L, yes, Po, yeah. Freight, yeah, delivery. I think you might put some punctuation on there that you hadn't necessarily intended to do. Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, road stuff, freight, delivery. No, apparently I got away with it. No one is more surprised than me. Right, okay, grab this, yeah. Buy some vehicle. What do you think? We could go with smaller stuff, I would love to use the Isuzu fuel tanker. That would be a lot of fun. No, let's go with the Isuzu Elf flatbed truck. All right, how much do you want? 3? Okay. There you go. Right, freight delivery, Elpo. Because obviously the only thing it's going to deliver is tools. It's not going to bother with anything else. So that'll be it'd be an absolute peach. Right, what's going on here? Wow, it's all a bit snarled up, Gov. Yeah, it is, isn't it? All right, well, let's get configuring. Right, first off, get rid of this bit at the end here. This bit here at the end, get rid of it. Get shot. No, all right, okay, well, in which case, black this on here and it'll move by itself. Yep. And on here. Yep. Because bigger truck stop means there's a little bit more room for everybody to do a smidge of manoeuvring. While at the same time providing a heck of a lot of storage, which is not a terrible plan. Yeah. That's it, keep them coming. This thing doesn't half move in a weird way. There you go, yeah. Oh, wait, whoop. Thank you, and thank you, and that'll probably do it. Now, I mean, I haven't made it any more efficient, I've just made it so a few more things can queue at once, and we can store a lot more stuff. So, so it'll work in after a fashion, I suppose. Is the little Isuzu Elf. Cute. I mean, this guy's not going to be feeling shamed at all by these giant Great Peterbilts whipping around as well. No, he's going to go, no, mate, I barely used any fuel at all on this. How much stuff can you carry? Barely any at all. Well, that's jolly nice. Right, there you go. That's going to wrap it up. Yeah, no, it's going to take a while for this to start doing anything, but we'll review it at the start of the next episode, and that'll make us all happy. What are we looking at here? That's a departing freight train. What do you got this time? 68 coal. Anything else? No. All right then. Well, as long as it's environmentally friendly, that'll be fine. Right, let's find a decent place to queue up and watch this. I'll be back with the next episode next time. So the goal is going to be, or the next goal is going to be, queue up a bunch more freight stuff, start to get that main line rolling. And I'm going to alternate now between freight and passenger, and so we'll do a little bit of freight and then we'll do extension of the passenger lines until we've got it all done. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe to keep up with the series. I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Well, there you go. That's working. Well, it should be working. I mean, there's plenty of opportunity for it to work, and all being well, it'll pay off. But if anything, the freight mainline on the east side of the canyon has kind of said, like, you don't know what it's going to do. You know, just generally hooking everything up and then waiting for it to happen. It'll do what it does. And yet, the train is routinely having, you know, it pulls into a station and there's 500 things waiting for it to go. And so the line itself ends up printing money gangbusters style. Well, long may that continue. But it's a weird experiment, and I tell you, I probably reached my conclusion on it already, and the conclusion is, works. There you are. Just works. But I'm going to continue until we have hooked up absolutely everything, and then we'll be ready to talk about new things. We're not ready to talk about new things now, although I am, in a small way, talking about new things. And you either know that already or you don't. There you go. That's as cryptic as I'm going to get for today. I'll talk to you next time. Go and do that thing you've got to do.